Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again, and today I am going to show you how I achieve this look, and in particular is in my eyeshadow or my eye detail. As you can see guys, I have a really big eyes now and elongated. Normally guys, I have hooded eyes, so if you want to know and like to see how I achieve this look, just keep watching. Before we start with our eye makeup detail, I already have my foundation on and my brows, so that we are really good to go with our eye detail today. The very first product that we're gonna apply is the eye primer. So now I'm just gonna use my finger to apply this one, and this time I'm gonna just put a little bit more than usual because I want it to last longer and I want it to be more covering my skin texture. And by the way guys, I am also going to list all the makeup products that I used today. The eyeshadow that I'm going to be using today is from ANASTASIA, the Modern Renaissance palette. I love this palette, and I think I'm going to be using at least 3 color. I might add the red ochre, so I'm just going to show you this one, Real Gar, and the red ochre. So these are all the colors that I'm gonna go for my post party tonight. So first things that I'm going to apply is raw sienna. That is going to be my transition color just here above my crease. We'll just give it a nice smooth finish for the first color. Just building that color into the crease is really nice. This color is actually very buildable. So this is just the raw sienna, very first color. So I'm just trying to kind of elongate that color all the way out because I want it to have a nice longer and more wider eye. The next color that I am going to use is this shade Burnt Orange. I'm just going to apply this into my crease. I'm like feeling that kind of soft area where my crease is. The first color that I did was just above my crease, so I wanted to make it higher so that my eyes is more open later. Okay, so just trying to build that up, and I'm using this brush as well. This is like a really nice fluffy and kind of like thin but not so thin. And this brush is from Tease number 43. So yeah guys, just building this color. The second color is so much better looking compared to like when you just put it all at once, and you'll see there's just too much product right away. But building is the key. So when you try to also apply second color, third color, until your fourth color or whatever you want to do, just make sure those colors don't go any higher than your first color or your transition color. So in my case right now, I'm just really trying to build up, and I think this is almost done. I'm just gonna go back with my next brush just to blend that two together to make sure that they are connected. You don't really want to be mixing them eventually, like mixing this upper one to the lower one. You just want to kind of like go over in the middle and blend them together so that they are, like I said, connected. And I think that is good enough. So we are going to jump into our third color, which is, I'm gonna use the Real Gar. For Real Gar color, I'm going to be using this little brush right here, and this brush is from Tease again. It's number 42. So this is how it goes, guys. So the more darker color you use, the smaller the brush you are going to use on your eyes, especially when you got my eyes. Like my eyes is hooded, so the darker the color, the smaller the brush, and you can actually precise where you want to put the darker color, because if you have those bigger brush, it's just gonna mess up your work. It's just gonna go mix all together and it will end up looking like muddy. So I really invest with a lot of smaller brush, and I really like them because it could really make a difference when you have dark eyeshadow and smaller brushes. Let's going to jump in with the real GAR. Again, I'm just gonna place it right in the corner right here. Oops. And just kind of again like building up that color. And I really wanted this eye makeup to jump tonight because everybody is, you know guys, everybody goes glam tonight. I wanted to do something a little bit different, so I go with more orangey pink. So I might add the red ochre to just kind of revamp this color again. Yeah, as long as it's not like the brown or black. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, but I guess tonight I'm just gonna go a little different. So just building up this color and blending it with this one. So I love this brush as well. This is from Kuo. So it is Pointed Crease Blender. And then blend it with this. Just like during eyeshadow, also when you're using a lot of tiny bit color and building up, I think the key is like you guys need to be patient, you know. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Like you just like want to put all at once and it just doesn't look good. Like it needs time and patience to actually create a nice eye makeup work. So that's my #1 tip. Just be patient. That's most important. Okay, we are almost completing the third color. For the red ochre, I'm going to be using a different brush again, and this one is from Sigma E30. So this is very cute, little one. And I'm going to dip into my red ochre and place it in the same area as where we put our real GAR. But I guess it will make a difference as long as you stay in that area and blend those two colors together. So I'm just kind of giving that orangey color now, turning into kind of like a, it's almost like a, there's a lot of red tone in this red ochre, but because it's mixed with this orangey color, it turns like almost like a really dark pink with like purple almost, but with red, so it's really pretty. So just blending that again, two color together, just getting that nice transition. Then that's it. Now we are going to find our color into our eyelid. So let's see. Let me just pick up my next brush and kind of blend this again one more time, just to make sure that they are all soft and well blended. For the shimmery color into my eyelid, I am going to go with my Heat palette from Urban Decay, and I'm going to use the Dirty Talk shade into the middle of my eyes, and I'm going to use this flat little cutie brush right here, and it's from Kuo. So I'm going to just spray it with charged water from MAC just to pick up more pigment. I find that once you spray it with charged water or Fix Plus, it just shows up more color. As you guys can see that, it's so beautiful. This palette from Urban Decay is my #1, I guess. So good, and I feel like this is the palette that I've used so many times now, and I always feel like I wanted one more just in case, but I want to finish it for sure. I have a struggle finishing palettes. This color is kind of in between of these 4 colors that I apply in my eye, so it does really blend into the 4 color, and it just looks so nice. So I'm just kind of like trying to also blend that shimmery into the other color so that it doesn't look like you just put it on there. So I wanted to kind of blend it into the other colors right here. You could see what I'm doing, and I'm like doing like a really soft stroke just to spread the product. And I think I'm going to use also as well just to give me a little bit of brighter look overall, because I feel like this color right now is just, they're all blending. So I wanted to give it a little bit of just a spark. So I'm going to use, I think, L'Ombre just into the upper part of where my Dirty Talk shade is. So you can see, guys, like I'm just gonna place it right here, just a little bit above my inner side of my eye, not on the tear duct, but more like here, so that you can see it's just a little brighter. And this color is a lot more, I think, orangey rather than purpley. And then I'm gonna use this tiny brush to soften that. As you can see, it's just like a really nice transition. And then same thing with here, just really soft. This is the thing, sometimes when I do this type of eyeshadow, I like to mix or experiment with color, because with my eyes, everything, especially when this type of eyeshadow, I just like to have that one particular color that I could put on top of my eyelid color just to brighten it up. That's just always my go-to color, and right now I'm doing it, so you guys can also try this. This is, for me, this is my savior, like my magic all the time. That color or that eyeshadow work is done. As you can see, they are really nice and perfect. So we're gonna go ahead with eyeliner. Now that we finished our eyeshadow on the upper part, I'm going to apply my concealer now. Although I don't have a lot of fallouts with this eyeshadow, they're amazing. I still decided that I will put my concealer after, and then I'm going to bring down this eyeshadow color into my lower lash line. So let me apply this quickly. And I'm going to be using my beauty blender to blend this concealer. Using my Makeup Forever powder, I'm going to set this really just right into that concealer area. Okay. Now we're going to apply or bring down that eyeshadow color into my lower lash line. So we're doing the same color first as the transition. Make it really soft. Then I'm gonna do the second color now. Going into the Real Gar. Then my last color will be Red Ochre. Just more closer to the waterline. Alright, you guys, that is done. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using the liquid eyeliner from AMATERASU. So it's 24-hour formula. I'm not going to go with like a fancy wing today. I'm just wanted to draw it into the shape of my eyes, and then I'll be putting the lashes after. You want to make sure that you are making a thin line Sorry guys, I'm concentrating right here. Okay, the eyeliner is done. Now we are going to apply the falsies. So I'm just gonna do that real quick and I will be off cam. Alright guys, I am back and I have lashes on right now, and I have decided just to finish the whole look. It's just because this video is specifically into my eye details, and I'm gonna list down all the products that I use in this video as well, including all foundations and everything. But for the eye details, I did show you all of that. If you guys enjoy and like this video, please hit subscribe. I'll see you again on my next video. Bye!